Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best GPS watches.
Starting at number 5.
Apple Watch Ultra. If you want the ultimate Apple Watch that you can take anywhere, including into the wilderness and under the sea, then the Apple Watch Ultra 2 will be perfect for you. It's not hugely different from the first iteration of the Ultra, but the screen is Apple's brightest screen ever, which makes it perfect on those days when you're fighting to see the screen because of glare from the sun on the side of the mountain. The refresh rate is like water falling off a duck's back, and it's Apple at its peak. It's the best smartwatch screen we've ever seen in person from a purely technical standpoint. The new S9 SIP chip enables a range of new features, including the hands-free double tap control. This innovative new gesture allows you to start workouts, dismiss timers, answer calls and more, all hands-free. These small changes have made an already great watch into one of the very best on the market, which is why it also merits inclusion in our best smartwatch guide.
Coming at number 4.
Garmin Instinct 2. The Garmin Instinct 2 is a fantastic running watch if you've ever laced up your shoes and been about to head out the door, then realized your watch is going to run flat before you've finished. The Instinct 2 has battery life that can be measured in weeks rather than days or hours, and in the right conditions, its solar variants can keep running indefinitely. Tracking workouts require a little extra juice, but on a sunny day, a 2-hour run with all sensors enabled barely made a dent in the battery. The Instinct 2 is seriously robust, with a fiber-reinforced resin case and bezel rather than the flashier stainless steel of some higher-end Garmin watches, which means it's light and shrugs off knocks and drops, making it a solid option for trail runners too. Garmin has added some fun new colors this time around, so you'll be easily visible while exploring woodland routes.
At number 3.
Garmin Epic Pro. The Garmin Epic Pro is a fantastic smartwatch, but one that exists in a weird spot between some of its stablemates. This isn't just a watch for runners, though in addition to a full set of profiles for road, trail, and indoor running, there's also a huge suite of training tools for cycling, swimming, hiking, climbing, and dozens of other activities. It's even a tournament-legal golf watch, with thousands of course maps pre-installed. Focused on endurance, it offers a great-looking design and a big, bright display, battery for days, and much more, but much of that can be found on the Fenix 7 Pro, or even the Fenix 7. That's not to say it's bad, far from it, it's on this list after all, but at over $900/£800 1,300 Australian dollars, it's a big commitment. That said, the new hill and endurance scores are a great way to up your training level, tracking new metrics for you to try and push yourself to the next increment. The torch is great, too, with a variety of modes to keep you visible on the roads, find your way in the brush, and signal in an emergency.
Number 2 of my list.
Coros Pace 3. The Coros Pace 3, like its predecessor the Pace 2, is an outstanding running tool. At just 32G, it's barely noticeable on the wrist but includes lots of features we'd expect to find in more expensive running watches, including outstanding accuracy, workout modes tailor-made for runners and triathletes. We tested it in the pool and found stroke count accurate, and compatibility with third-party sensors like chest strap heart rate monitors. Running fitness is a new composite metric that tells you everything you need to know in a single number, which is great. At $229/£219 Australian dollars, it's the best value in the list by far when you consider longevity and amount of features for price. If you do happen to stray off the radar, in a tunnel, for example, the watch automatically calculates your cadence and stride length so you can keep monitoring your progress. In our tests, our only complaint was that the screen was a little dim and could be tricky to read in daylight without a tap of the backlight button, which puts a small dent in its otherwise impressive battery life, but that's a small gripe.
And number 1.
Garmin Forerunner 265. If you enjoy running as part of triathlon training, the Garmin Forerunner 265 is a great watch for you. It's as good as the Forerunner 955, only the fact it's a very iterative update and shares many of the same features as its predecessors stopped it from winning an elusive 5 stars. It's reasonably priced if you can't stretch to some of the more expensive entries in Garmin's stable. Its location tracking and biometrics are extremely accurate thanks to the latest Garmin software and multiband GPS, and it's packed with genuinely useful training tools to help you get more from your runs, bike rides, and swims. Last year's training readiness score is here, and heart rate variability functions allow you to more accurately tell if you're fully recovered, offering training suggestions based on how ready or how fatigued you might be. It measures how well you've recovered from the previous day's exertions, which helps you make every training run as effective as possible.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.